Welcome back to Trains and Toys with Papa Joe. Please like and subscribe at the end of the video. Last video is train trivia. What is the number on the side of Thomas the Tank Engine character? The answer, 1. This video is train trivia. On average, railroads are how many more times more efficient than semi-trucks? Stay tuned at the next video for the answer. So at the end of this video, there's actually a very long blooper reel. I messed up pretty good reading the instructions. Had to almost redo the entire coal mine. Learn from my mistakes. Go watch, see what I did. It's probably pretty obvious. But again, this is beginners for beginners. Okay, so I went back and fixed my mistake. Make sure, again, you read the directions very thoroughly. However, she is all assembled. Some of the glue is still drying. I'm going to go ahead and rotate her. There's a couple of spots. I think I need to put some more in here where there's a little play. Squeeze a little drop down in there. Use the toothpick to get a little excess off. Hold that for a couple of seconds. Make sure she's actually stuck. There we go. There is one spot that I had a big issue with, and I don't know if it's manufacturer or me. It's probably me, and I'll show you once I rotate her around. So everything on 3 sides looks great. Well, actually all 4 sides look great until you get this corner. And I don't know why, because everything else is nice and solid and square except for right there. So I will take some silver paint and paint that up. Somehow do something. I don't know why it's got that big of a gap where, as you can tell, that one's straight, those are straight. It's right up against the edges there. We're straight on all of these corners. There, down these, that one, there. Everything's where it should be. That one corner's out of whack. But it is what it is, and that's okay. So the next step in the process is doing the roofs, and then stairs, and then the large mine conveyors, and then we have the outbuilding slack bin. So I think I'm going to turn off the camera for now, get my parts all together, and I'll see y'all again in a little bit. Okay, onto the roof, which is actually, I'm kind of going to take the easy route, because half of it, actually 3/4 of it, I'm not going to glue on because I want to add lighting, but I'm not doing that at this stage. So I will add lighting yesterday. These are the only 2 pieces that I'm actually going to be gluing on, and which makes it kind of simple. Just going to use some, again, CA glue. Couple little spots. Not trying to overdo it. Don't want a bunch of excess all over the place. Did dry fit all of these ahead of time, so I know this is where this piece is going. Make sure it's nice nice and tight. Hold it for a few seconds. Make sure she's in there. Does not look like she's down. Well, really? I thought I had it all track fit. Let's try that again. No. Help if I put the right side on the right side, huh? Let's try that again. Well, here. This my roof piece already has glue on it. Let's go ahead and just do the other side. One thing I think I would do differently is once I got done painting, maybe I would go back and sand where the seams are. I think that's the issue I'm having with the glue. A lot of this is that the glue and the paint are not wanting to adhere very well, which is, I can understand that. Do not like that gap back there. Maybe I can get you to stick a little bit better. Trusty little toothpick. Spread into that gap. Hold that together. For my first real building, I'm actually I'm very happy with how things are turning out. I knew there was going to be imperfections, because again, this is the biggest thing I've ever built, and straight out of the box. I've taken some cheaper stuff and put it together, and it's turned out pretty well. This is the first thing that's this quality that I've put together. Which is alright. Live and learn, right? And that's kind of the whole point about this channel. So this roof piece, the one on top, the one on the back side, and the one in the front, I'm just setting in place for now, which works really well for me, because like I said, I want to do lighting later. honestly. Not sure I'll ever glue them down, but decide I want to do different lighting or different things. So this one I already know it's a little out because of this wall, and I don't know why it did that. But it's okay. Because I can kind of make it snap in there, but if I do go to glue this one ever, it's going to be a challenge. That actually, again, it popped right back up again. But yeah, this portion's going to be a challenge later on. I do the lighting and get that piece on there. I am actually quite happy with the build so far. I do like the contrast, different color grays, brown window frames, the red door, black beams. I think it looks pretty good. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think so far. And the next step's going to be a little tedious. It is the walking platform with stairwells. One down this side from this door, walking platform across, down a little bit, another walking platform to that door, and then all of the hand railings that go with it. I think the platforms will be alright. I'm going to start in this corner, put that one in, put this one in, put the stairs that go down, bridge that gap to make it a little bit more sturdy, and then do the two sets of stairs, one from there, one down from here, and then do the hand railings. But not sure if I'll do that today or not. I think my hands need to take a break. They're a little gross. I think I need more coffee. It's a little early in the morning at the moment, actually, but that's okay. We'll get things taken care of. And yeah, I've scuffed a couple of little spots, but I don't think any of that's going to matter in the end, because I am going to weather this like it's been used in a coal mine for a while. And so she'll be dirty. She'll be really dirty. Not really. I mean, she'll have some rust and some coal dust and things settle on her. So, all right, that's about it for today, I think. Okay, back at the workbench again this morning. So, I've read the instructions. Does not necessarily mean this is going to be easy. I don't think it will be. So, the first step tells me to glue these two concrete pilings to the bottoms of these. It should be pretty simple, but I think I'm going to do it upside down to make it a little bit easier. I was having a little bit of trouble with the thin cement yesterday. I do not have a whole lot of CA glue, so I think, depending on where I'm at, I'm going to use the CA glue. And then in places I know I can use the thin cement, I'll use the thin cement. I think I'm going to go ahead and just put a drop of CA glue right in these holes and then attach them upside down to each one of these.
said, none of this is an exact science. Alright, so that one fit. Okay, there we go. Yeah. These are very, very tight. Very tight. Which I guess is a good thing. Makes it nice and stable. Let's try for that middle one. That one went on a little bit easier. There it goes. All right. So that's that step. I did get the chutes locked in last night before going to bed. Now it says to attach 9, 10, using the guides. Make sure that corner is nice and straight. Nine and 10, and then number 4, which I thought was a little odd that it wants number 4 next. I think that all depends on. No, that can't be. Yeah, I guess it can be. There's nothing to hold it there. Number 4 and number 8. So I think I'm going to do number 8 first, and then put the number 4 up there. So the number 8 goes there. Again, little drop of CA glue in some strategic locations. Don't want to overdo it. drop in that corner because make sure it holds its shape well. Make sure everything's lined up. See how she's going together there. So we are going to there. Level on that beveled area. I'm going to let that sit for a few moments while I read ahead in the instructions. That was number 4, number 8, number 9, number 10. And it says number 5. This big piece. It comes up over on this side. I'm not liking that fit. Not liking that fit at all. Oh, well, that's through on there that way. It's a lot better. All right. Well, let's see how well this goes. And yes, I'm being a little snarky about this because I don't know. It alleviates my stress a little bit. This is absolutely key part to my train room, and this is also the biggest train model I've ever worked on, because again, this is a beginner channel. So if I'm messing things up, I'm sure people out there will let me know, hopefully. bottom corner is not wanting to sit in there right. So we have a little bit of a gap. But the wall itself is on the ledge properly. And that corner works out well. Looks like I'm going to have to do some touch up over here in this corner. You can see that little bit of a gap there. I don't know if it's the way it was molded or how I put on that bottom piece. I put on this piece. Which is okay. So apparently I'm working a little backwards here. I missed a step, so fair warning if you're making this yourself. This ought to be a fun and interesting piece to get in there. Along with number 20, which is a little sidewall piece that I haven't even pulled out yet. Alright, well, while the first wall sets up, before I go messing with the rest of this, I'm going to pause you for a moment and go look for that little piece.
Show me